Good morning. This is going to be a long one, so settle in. I have. So I wanted to clear something up, and I wanted to reshare something that I shared the other day that didn't go down well. And I want to explain myself a bit more in hopes that I can still share the message that I want to get across, but in a more accepting way. Okay, so I have very strong thoughts on health and mental health. I am doing a degree which I'm nearly finished in health promotion, and this for me is a very, very important subject. Now, in the world of social media, this is very, very difficult. The internet has taken over the whole world. We see that our kids have it no matter what. We have no control over it. And now that my children are starting to get to an older age and I'm starting to see what they respect and what they see as real on the internet, it's starting to scare the shit out of me. Now, I wrote a letter to an influencer. I sent it to her a number of times on a number of different platforms. I'm unsure, she might not have seen it, I don't know. When I did go live with it, most of the feedback was that I shouldn't have named her, and now that I think back, I agree. And I did delete it. I still have the same message though, but I've written her off in my mind, and my approach is to all social media influencers. Also, a lot of the feedback that I got back was that as long as we keep our kids off social media or away from devices, they'll be fine. My kids don't have devices. They don't have them here. They don't have social media, but everyone else does, and they're going to get it. It's the way the world is. Like, my kids don't have TikTok, they don't have any of that, but yet they still know every TikTok out there, they know every TikToker, they know every YouTuber. It's just how the world works now. I also had comments about how older kids have turned out fine and whatnot. You need to remember that we are older, we have lived a real life. We have lived a life without the internet. We've lived a life without social media influencers, without TikTok, without YouTube. We know reality. Our children are coming through. This is all they know. They think this is reality. So I have reworded the message that I wanted to get across. I have taken out any names or specific identification. And I've now opened it up to challenging everyone. Every social media influencer. Don't ever call me an influencer. I am an entertainer. I will get mad. So I've opened it up to everyone out there. With a title around health, and what I mean by this is we have influencers that come in, and it's a health page, it's health and beauty, it's, you know, their health journey, it's their vision of health. It's people don't realize that a label is actually really important, because when you are looking for something, what do you look up? I want to get healthy, I'm going to look up health. And then when you see these things and these people that are out there now and you think that there's health, that's damaging. Not only that, our girls and boys already have a very warped perception of what health is. We have eating disorders and all sorts. Like, we could not confuse the generation coming through any more than we already are. Like, this is insane. So here is my message to the social media world. It is unjust to advertise your platform around health when it is anything but. Health is not just fruit on a platter and sponsored gym classes. Health is mental, spiritual, physical, and health revolves around relationships and realistic lifestyles. When 95% of your content is sponsored, this is misleading. No one else can live a sponsored life. I have 4 children, soon to be 5. These pages have become something that I hope they never follow. Free surgeries, free holidays, free dinners, free clothes, and many more sponsored areas with no reality or hard work to be viewed in between. I understand that you have to put in the background work to get this lifestyle, but it is unrealistic to our younger and more impressionable youth who may look up to you as a health guru and then wonder why they are not able to live and achieve this glamorous life that you portray. I'm not requesting that you change your content. Your content is your business. I do, however, request that you adjust your label if all you are doing is advertising your lavish lifestyle. Then that needs to be made transparent. My request is that your label no longer sits under health or anything related. A realistic and reachable health journey is not lavish dinners at a 5-star hotel. It's not 3-day spas and big city parties, latest outfits and the flashiest makeup. Nor is it the latest appliances and sponsored jewelry. Health involves discussing your health. It's showing the good and the bad. It's showing the hard work and not just the glamour shots. It's showing the ugly side in the fight. It's letting people know that they are not alone. It's about empowerment, not making them feel like they're not good enough. What you are promoting is not health. It is an unrealistic idealism that no one else can reach, and it's damaging. I would also like to point out that while we're on this discussion of health and I'm huffing and puffing, I'm very pregnant and I'm sitting here in a position I shouldn't be in, and I cannot breathe. Now, when I say I'm talking to all influencers, I don't mean all. I have, and I know, some amazing ones. These are the people that are able to maintain a business that supports their family, and it might be in advertising, but they also show the real side to life, and that is what is missing now. We are starting to lose reality. No one's showing heartbreak anymore. No one's showing pain. No one's showing faces without makeup. I had a message from a lady whose daughter was not coping with acne because no one on the internet had acne. Because kids are getting facials, they're getting all this crazy stuff, surgeries and everything online because they're making so much money from being an influencer that it's not even normal to be a teenager anymore. Myself and many other people have started these pages to try and combat what is happening out there. We are trying to make up for that. We see the hurt in our friends who aren't coping, who are comparing themselves to other mothers online who live perfect lives because that's all that's been shown. We're talking our daughters down who think that they have to have a certain body and the latest makeup and all of that kind of stuff to do well in life because that's what they see online. And we are finding ourselves counteracting that, making different posts to try and remind people about the damage that can do. How about we start hitting that? How about we start talking to them about it? How about we start trying to bring it down or call them out? That's not real. What you are portraying is not real. I'm telling you right now, if someone walked into my house that I could tell was fake, spoke to me in a fake manner, dressed in a fake manner, portrayed their life to me in a fake manner when I knew what it was like in real life, I wouldn't just ignore it and walk away. I'd say, what are you doing? Like, are you okay? This isn't right. But for some reason, we're not allowed to do that online. Online has become a cult. The internet has become a cult for perfect people to band together and try and take over, and we're going to have more stressed out kids. We're going to have more kids with anxiety and depression because they can't reach these unreachable standards. So I'll end it there, but that's where I stood on that.